right,
Okay.
recording started, so we can talk a little shop, a little bit. So, yeah, the dagger,
Yep.
you technically in-game don't you know any of this. I just put it in your inventory just so I didn't forget. But the gloves that you picked up off the counter, or off the work table, was a glove of snaring, a missile snaring. And then you can read the fun dagger of yours.
Yeah.
I'm expecting you to roll like shit like you normally do.
Exactly. But I technically do have the gloves, just don't know.
Yeah,
I would assume
you don't know either of these things do. You'll have to attune to actually know. But that's
the dagger I do not.
yeah.
Right?
You don't know either. Right now. Because you'll have to take either an hour to attune or someone has to cast Identify on it. Which technically you can do if you want. I think one of
Saying
you
that I have both of them physically in my inventory, or that you
Yes.
put them in the... Okay.
They're both currently in your inventory, you just don't know what they are.
Okay.
God, I still have all my hit points. Jesus.
Yeah, you didn't take any damage. Curtis got fucking it was Curtis, Clesius,
Ken and
and
Felices.
Ken got fucking decked, but you guys made it through scot-free. You and Roland,
Fine.
the two tanks.
Oh.
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because you fucking led with your squishies. You know, maybe that
Yeah,
was
that might do it.
the low AC
Well,
people.
that's what happens when you don't want to move forward.
I was trying to figure out what the group plan was, and y'all were like, okay, bye.
Well, the group plan was to move forward and discover more. And then
Yep.
it was like, no, wait. Let's consider this. Let's consider not moving forward. And it's like, we're not going to do that. Go.
Well, on the note of moving forward, I guess I can go ahead and do the recap unless y'all want to... Y'all need to do something real quick? Going once,
No.
going twice.
I'm gonna go
Sold.
pee. You can keep talking.
Alright, fine. So,
You can do the recap. I'll still be able to hear you.
last time on Dragon
Oh,
Ball Z...
Good comment.
That's getting, what's it called? Flagged. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, the Pretty Boy Club was in the midst of their investigation of Cadraith. Yeah, Cadraith. Just that guy.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm a little out of it. You made your way into a cave, discovering spiders and Xanathar and Centaurum, fighting, negotiating, and just exploring. You made your way to the end, where you found a goblin named Mok, who was attempting to light a couple of barrels of black powder to blow a hole in a wall connecting with a what he believed to be the underground entrance to Cadraith's warehouse. You believed you convinced him to not do that yet and to wait until you give him a signal so that you can make your escape. Unfortunately for you, a impatient Clesius had him just blow it up anyway. So you were forced, or as you were making your way out, explosion rocked the cave. A loud screech pierced your ear, and you returned to the entrance of a new entrance into an underground storage area. While in that storage area, you noticed a few guards coming down an elevator from an unknown location. You quickly ducked behind some repurposed wood, hiding from them. All of you rolling well enough on your stealth to where they didn't notice you, much more interested in the new hole in their wall. One of the guards made their way up a ladder. The second, you knocked unconscious, rummaged through his pockets, finding a strange coin, and ditched the body underneath one of the corpses of the spiders. While you investigated the storage area, you found 3 latches or pressure plates that opened the containers that were holding silk and basically, carpets for the staircases. They were being stored there, but there were secret compartments in the side of them. In the first one, you found nothing. In the second one, you found a bag of bones belonging to goblinoids, kinku, and other creatures you would associate with Xanathar. In the third, you found a bunch of seemingly unfinished magical items. Clesius retrieved 3 of those, giving one to Crawford, one to Ivern. Crawford the dagger, Ivern a shoulder cape, for lack of a better word. You then made your way up into the warehouse. Crawford, donning the voice of the unconscious guard to trick the guards who were in there into believing that it was all clear. Ivern was to stay downstairs and keep watch just while looking like the guard, while the rest of your group made their way into the office. You found a bevy of secret compartments, thanks to the Wand of Secrets that Kin carried. In you found a alert spell over one of the compartments. You found a place for the coin you found that led to an underground passage, where once again Crawford and Kin, this time disguised as one of the guards, were able to trick the 2 mercenaries of some sort into believing that you were allies. You continued to search the office, finding an enchantment table of some sorts, kind of an enchantment forge, one might call it, as well as a desk, a secret that you found a hole in the desk, but you were unable to figure out that puzzle. You found a secret entrance, or exit, I should say, out of the office, and you found a cabinet in which you were unable to devise its secrets. After waiting to her, which must seem to have been ages, Ken decided to jump down into the torture room, where an orc and a human guard seemed to have been about to perform some torture on a newly acquired goblin. You began a battle, pitched battle. You killed the poor mercenary who was confused that his friend, some might call him his best friend, would turn on him and slay him, knocking him into a pit of spikes.
Yeah.
While Kin used her magic to convince the orc to open up a cage with a hobgoblin in it, or I'm sorry, a bugbear in it. The orc, coming to his senses, ended up killing the bugbear, but you were able to whittle him down as he tried to escape, slaying him on the ladder, plummeting back to the ground. Once again, you hear a shattering screech, and you are all in this dungeon. What are y'all doing?
Staring at the dead bodies, I mean.
Evan! Evan!
Yes.
What do we do?
Everyone is busy staring at dead bodies.
Yeah.
Lucius is gonna go walk up to her and smack her on the back of the hand. Wake up! Snap out of it! I've got to get the hell out of here!
Has the goblin been freed?
Yeah, is the goblin...
The cage is closed. Crawford, you're staying next to it. You could probably find the keys on the orc, or just pick the lock if you want to.
I'll go search for keys, I guess.
I'm gonna poke my head up the ladder and see what's going on in the room above.
Okay. Are you
Alright.
actually going up into the room, or are you just kind of looking into the
I'm gonna
office?
stay on the ladder with my head
Okay.
in the room.
The office looks undisturbed from where you left it.
Is the table still in front of the door?
The table is still in front of the door. The trap
Nope.
door is still open, leading out to a exit. Back to the recap. Kinku was also in there. Roland freed it. The Kinku made its way up the ladder. And that was the last you saw of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the goblin.
No, Crawford, we have no time. Please, help me look through these items to see if we can find something interesting.
I'm gonna ask him if there's any other ways of egress. Is the best way out? Does he know? Was he
The goblin is
unconscious when he was brought here?
the goblin is currently unconscious.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, so the
So-
goblin's unconscious. We need to find the keys and get out of here, basically.
Yeah, we have a way out. We just
Yeah.
need to get them out.
Can you just cure wounds on the goblin?
Yeah. You have to get the cage open first, but
Do I
Can I-
find the keys on the orc?
yeah, keys are on
Okay, never mind. Then I won't do that.
board.
I will pass the keys over to y'all.
Opening it up.
Heck is my dragon.
Go ahead and roll to cure the goblin.
Cure.
You're the goblin.
The goblin awakens. He dies first, but then awakens, rubs his eyes. Oh, what the hell happened?
We don't know, but trapped in here. Get the hell out.
What?
You blew the cave. You blew the cave, and we came running back to make sure you were okay. And there's a big hole. We went in. We found you in this dungeon torture chamber place.
What about D-Bob? Is he here?
Potentially, if your friend was a Kenku, he's gone now.
What? No, he was a bugbear.
Yeah, he didn't make it. I'm sorry.
I see.
We tried. You were unconscious too. I had to use my magic to heal you, my friend.
You healed me. Can you not heal him?
You weren't dead yet.
Tried.
I see.
Yes, I did try. Burn a spot.
Yeah, you did. Fuck. All right. Do you? Shit. I didn't expect to be alive after all this.
We need to go, likely.
Yeah,
Go.
we
Yes.
need to get out of here.
Not gonna be alive for much longer if we dilly dally.
Right.
Not smart to linger. We've set off quite a few alarms. And
A moment, please.
Here, I'll help you.
Crawford, well,
Offer my arm to small goblinoid to help him walk. Okay.
this is mock, right?
This is Mock. He
Okay.
is initially hesitant, but kind of stumbling. He does begrudgingly take it. He's trying to go over to his bugbear friend.
There's not much that can be done for him.
Well, at
Unless
least
you know a way to carry him out.
can I at least pay my respects?
please, heaven, please, say, Kin, have
Yes.
Okay. He goes over. You're standing next to him. You have a high perception. He seems to be digging through his clothes looking for something. You're not sure what, but doesn't seem to find it and starts saying, "It's not here." He starts going
What?
back
What are
over
you
here.
looking for?
He had an object on him that was given to him. I need to retrieve it.
What object? Perhaps one of the other dead people in the room have it.
Oh, look. He begins kind of going around the room and just searching through everything.
And I give him guidance to help him do so.
Sure. You give him
Because I don't know what he's looking for, but I can help.
Do I have his stats? I do not.
Do you press your amulet into his head? That was English.
Yes. It's how guidance works.
It takes him a while, but he's searching currently. Clesius, was there anything you're looking for exactly?
Any interesting weapons that might be
Roll investigation.
I wanted to ask Crawford to help me look for this stuff.
Crawford, do you want to help him look, or?
While this guy's looking around, I feel like we would have time.
Yeah. I want to make sure that we're not getting
It's your call.
screwed topside.
Roland and Ebern are watching out for the top side.
Okay, cool. Yeah, then I'll help.
Okay, roll
Really?
investigation and add advantage, whichever one of you. Or 2 seconds.
8.
21.
Ooh.
Going through all his weapons, you don't find anything out of the ordinary. These are very well maintained weaponry. You do notice there is a cleaver that he seemed to be very fond of. It is worn on the handle. Maybe it's abnormal. You don't know if it's magical, but it isn't. It's a unique blade of some sorts.
It's a cleaver.
Skeleton is this one.
I'm sorry.
It's a
Oh,
Kind of
yeah,
cleaver.
skeleton. Oh, sorry.
You can do a medicine check.
Nope.
Okay. And you don't know. It looks like skeleton.
Does Crawford take the cleaver?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, you asked me to help you look. Are you interested in it?
Hell yes!
All right, get after it.
I takes the cleaver.
Okay, you take the cleaver. I will tell you what it is later. Yeah, okay. The goblin eventually digs through the orc's pockets, not finding. It's not here. They must have taken it.
Were there more people down here? Were you conscious when they brought you in?
No, I got caught on my way up the ladder. The explosion drew more eyes than, well, not that I anticipated, but...
Well, it would have been nice if you'd waited for a signal, but it's all right.
Well, at the moment, we've triggered a lot more alarms than the
Right.
explosion. So
Yes.
we
We
should
should
get
probably make our way out then.
Yeah, I'm going up first.
I'll follow.
good idea.
Can you
You are
cast guide-
immediately shot by 15 arrows now.
Ah!
Just
And
kidding.
what?
You make your
Can you-
way.
Roland? I think he's gonna be our tank.
Hey, what? What?
Guide it.
Okay.
Your internet is not working with you, bud.
Yeah, we can.
Now.
You all make your way out. You hear commotion.
Guidance?
I'm gonna just like rub Roland's head because he still has a mark from before and press a new one in.
Ah,
You have guidance.
You
You've
shouldn't
made
do
up
this too
the.
many times. Eventually, you're gonna get a bruise.
yeah,
Worst scar.
yeah, I'd rather not.
That's flying. That's not
Um,
the right one.
I'm
In
gonna.
the office, is that Kenku still around anywhere that we see?
You can roll perception.
Okay. I will roll perception as I climb the thingy.
Well, let's see.
17. We don't notice him.
Hey, a 19. That's pretty good for me.
He's not in the. You are certain that he's not in the actual office itself. As you look outside, however, you do notice out in the courtyard, or not in the courtyard, in the little docking area, you do see a Kenku starting to make its way towards the door, but quickly ducks behind one of the carriages. And as he does, you watch a black-robed figure walk in through the open door, flanked by two armored guards, seemingly making their way towards the disturbance.
Oh, shit.
How far are we from them?
Um,
Do they look like city guards, like on watch, like city watch guards, or do they look like private security?
Private. No, one sec. Let me do a quick to answer Khaleesi's.
Okay.
The whole building's, they're within 100 feet of you. But they aren't, with the 19 you can tell they aren't heading towards you or the office area. They are heading towards the underground area.
Okay.
Are they within 60 feet?
No.
No, they're just outside 60 feet.
Okay.
Right?
I think because this is this
They're-
area up here is
yeah, we'll just say
the.
they're just outside. But, yeah.
We able to
Think-
see the guards.
I didn't reveal it. I'm so smart.
You did not. Yoinks.
Bam.
Oh, okay. This is where we were earlier.
This was just, there were things going on that y'all would not have been able to see in there.
Yeah.
As the Kinku, or as they get by his position, the Kinku slinks out the front door. Well, they seem to be heading in this direction.
Okay.
But
Well,
Question. So I have a heroism, and if I cast that in the second level or higher spot, I can target an additional creature.
okay.
Now this is with touch, so do I have to be next to everyone, or can I like touch someone, move 5 feet, touch the other person, move another 5 feet, touch the last person?
They would have to be within 5 feet of you.
So I can't split it up between movements.
Actually, let me read the spell real quick. It depends what the spell says. If it's an instant, then no. But if it's not,
It's a concentration.
casting one action. Yeah, I'll say. As long as they're within.
My movement, right?
Well, the range is touch, so it has to be.
But my question is, can I go around touching each person?
I would say if you're doing it to the people in your group, then we'll just assume they're all close enough for you to touch.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay. All right, back to the office.
Bad news. Looks like there's a couple of. Did they look like city? You said they look like
Oh yes.
not city guards.
No, they were city guards.
And
You
probably
being
yes.
very familiar with them, they are specifically castle guards. So these are.
The watch is here. I think they're going down below, but I could be wrong. As
well,
soon
we
as they're out
should.
of sight, I say we should go.
Yeah, well, we should send somebody ahead. I think maybe just to maybe check it out, or do you think we should just go?
Yeah,
Honestly,
you're
I
right,
think-
Roland. I think you should go check it out.
Oh yeah.
Do you want me to? I can go and scout it out real quick. How far does this drop, Pi, from the window?
It's about.
There's a ladder.
If you want to jump from the window, it's about 10, 15 feet.
I've seen. Obviously, I've met Cad, whatever his fuck his name is.
Cadre, yeah.
Yeah, can I put on his face and body?
You be in your armor, but yeah, if you wanted to.
Yeah, I would still be in my shit, but like I would still vaguely look like him, and it would probably confuse somebody enough to like.
Yeah.
If that is what you please.
Just to be clear, nobody looks like themselves right now, right? We all have some sort of
No, only Ken and. Okay, yeah, Bam. Vern.
Well,
We can actually change our faces.
Yeah,
We
well,
haven't
I'm-
taken anything to hide your faces.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will hide my face.
Yeah,
will
I
be
think
conscious of
I'm still hiding my face from last time.
Hoods up kind of situation.
Yeah.
it. Yep.
Yeah, All right, I'm
I've
Looking like
replaced you.
shady criminals.
maybe I should
Yeah.
go first as looking. Well, what was his slimy ass voice, Pie?
Hey, that's not very nice. It's a very nice voice. I don't know what you're talking
Maybe
about.
I should. No, I can't do it. I need to practice for the silent way. I can't do it.
Right. Boo.
Boo.
I need to do it in
Horrible.
private.
You can just send me your lines and I'll read them off for you.
No, it's okay.
Can Calisius take his hat, cut a couple of eye holes in it, and just pull the hat down over his face?
If you truly please to do so, then yes, you may.
Yeah, Calisius does that.
Okay, so you've got a makeshift Balakov on. Okay, so you're going out as it's Calisius. Cadraith,
Yes.
everyone else is kind of just trying to hide their face, I take it.
Ken is
Think
still a
we-
guard, I think, technically.
She is in a
Yeah,
in a pink dress though.
That's true.
It's not a pink.
Hey, I'm just going by what your picture says, and your
I think
picture is a pink
technically-
dress.
It's not a dress in
Robe,
the picture.
whatever.
In the picture, I'm wearing pants.
Robe, outfit, it's pink either way.
With the
Red.
dress.
Anyway, so what are y'all doing? Are you done in the office?
Cad's going first.
All right. So
Gonna
move you,
Jump down the thing. Bye, guys. See you in a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna
you instantly die.
in the window.
Just go ahead and move you back over
Woo!
here.
Does my body transform? What does my body turn into when I'm dead?
I think you just you retain the body you were, correct?
I don't know. That's what. Never mind. I don't want to find out.
I was gonna say, why are you asking that question?
You either retain the body or bam, get out of here. You're dead.
You turn into that like blank white.
Yeah, that the
Nothing.
pale skinned
Doppelganger kind of
Yeah.
thing.
But
Okay,
Kinku's
yeah, I-
gone.
Angeling.
And we did wait for the guard and possibly mage to
Yes,
leave.
I assumed that was what you were doing. So yes,
Yeah,
they are.
okay.
Oh, I will go ahead and rehide this area. 'Cause you don't know what's in there anymore, and I can now hide all the tokens in there. This is the one I didn't actually. All right. Boom. You all make your way out back into the courtyard. You hear, Kin especially hear a ruckus coming from back the way the group who just passed you was headed.
Okay.
Seems like a fight or something going on. You're not sure what.
Huh. Well, now I'm curious, and I want to peek around the corner.
No,
Where's
like
she going?
you peek around the corner. The warehouse itself is now empty. The elevator has, which I'll go ahead and.
The elevator was downstairs, technically.
Yes, the
Okay.
elevator was downstairs. While you were in the room, however, it came back up. But it is currently back downstairs, as you assume the group who just came in took it downstairs.
Okay.
But you hear a pitched battle. Again, those screeches are echoing through. Why is the music stopped? Oh my God!
Because Spotify left.
Spotify, you son of a bitch. Spotify play.
How do you know Spotify is not a girl?
Well, you know, I made the
Well,
assumption.
by all means, they should be non-binary because they have nothing.
Did it do it?
All right, do we go help as like ourselves and like give ourselves a reason for being here, or do we get the fuck out?
Let's get the fuck out.
Okay.
I'm forgetting the
Take
fuck
advantage
out.
of the distraction to get out.
Yeah.
Goblin
Great.
has
Let's go.
torn ass and is currently
He tore his ass?
yeah,
That's sad.
it is
Must be a Texas thing.
truly a loss.
That's why you use lube.
As you all make your way towards the exit, you get a peek of outside. Well, you're on me. What was the question before?
Calisius is gonna use roll and discover.
Okay.
Ow.
As you peek your head around the corner of the entrance, you look outside and you see the backs of 3 guards holding back a crowd of people. Across the street, you see another crowd gathered around the showroom, knowing where it was. It is quiet. There's a commotion. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not quiet. There's a commotion outside. There is a group of people looking in your direction, though.
How the fuck did the Kenku get out?
You don't know.
Oh wait, so where are we?
Did y'all not get?
Oh, there we go.
We're here.
You're right there.
Fuck.
The guards are holding back these people, I assume.
Yes. A bunch of people. They're just. You see some that are just kind of continuing about their days, but this eyes have been drawn to the commotion.
I'm gonna walk out like my mask is like a dust mask, right? So as I walk out, I'm gonna pull it off and kind of dust it.
Okay.
If that makes sense. I'm assuming these are city guards in front of me, right?
Yes, they are city guards keeping back.
I would like to cast Shatter.
You would like to what?
Cast Shatter.
Wait.
Okay.
Right over here.
That's 15 feet, right?
60? Wait, hold on.
Well,
I might
like
just...
No. Man,
60.
the range of like the shatter itself is.
Yes, 50. Well, let me just check. I'm gonna get this
I
wrong.
get 10.
Is it 10?
10.
Okay. So yeah, you can.
So I want to
Yeah, you can definitely find a spot in the crowd where you can cast it without.
hurting anybody. Perfect. I want to cast that. So and make the sound go off so that nobody else. So they all look towards them. We can run out.
Okay.
Do you warn us before you do this?
Yes.
Okay.
So as Roland walks out,
I don't warn Roland. I warn everyone else.
as Roland walks out in full guard uniform, he approaches the one closest to him, just as a ear-splitting shatter rocks the area. It does draw the attention of everybody.
Oh, that's cool. They went all flippy.
So now all eyes are looking in that direction.
Like to stealth and move quickly.
I need if you are trying to exit now, I need everyone to roll stealth with advantage.
Oh.
There is a distraction.
I have to roll for it.
You have to roll for it.
Wait, do I just have I have normal roll on it?
You and Roland are both at even, since you both have disadvantage.
Is Roland stealthing during this, or
today?
I don't know if Roland wants to stealth, he can, but he's also said he was just going out.
Yeah, I think I was just walking out.
I wind up with more cards.
Calicius goes home.
Calicius, you don't know if you succeeded or not. The rest of you slip out the side with the distraction. There are screams now. People are panicking. A lot of them have turned and run. There is now a stampede heading in all directions from the market. I'm not going to bother moving everyone, but you all... Let's see. Yeah, you all believe you have successfully snuck out. That was kind of anticlimactic. Roland, you are currently standing by one of the guards. Go, what the fuck?
What the hell is going on around here?
Sir. Fuck. Shit. Sir. But the rest of you make your way out of the door. Where did
What's
you...
all this commotion? What the hell happened?
What did you come from? There was a disturbance, sir. He kind of quickly goes into his salute, and the sergeant kind of looks over, kind of glares over at you, then realizing who you are and your rank, he also turns like, sir, I am the man in charge of securing this doorway. Yes, disturbance in Cadre's shop. There was a shake. The earth itself seemed to shake and move, and
Shake and move.
and yes, that is what we have known so far.
With what, like an earthquake explosion?
Yes, but seemed to be underneath this actually exact location. So far, we've had 3 teams go in to investigate. The Blackstaff has sent one of her envoys, princesses, to also aid in the investigation. Where did so I didn't see you come? Sorry.
How I don't understand how. Are you saying I snuck up on you in full gear?
When there was a loud shatter noise.
Well, then you have your answer, then, don't you?
Yes, luckily the people seem to be too scared now to come and disturb us.
Do you need a hand?
Orders. If you wish, maybe you would be more useful going and helping our teams that have gone inside. I mean, we're just door guards. We're not exactly doing anything.
Well, I mean, do you need him controlling the panic?
He kind of looks around, and there are people just taking off in every direction, screams and all that. But none of them are coming anywhere near the actual stores, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah, no, yeah. Not much you can do.
I have no orders.
You have, well, no, you seem like you have your situation mostly figured out. Just carry on. I'm gonna report to my own superior. Maybe he could spare some extra men. Yeah, good luck.
Be appreciated, sir. And he salutes you, and then you notice when you walked out, they're kind of slouching. The people seemed more, not necessarily concerned, but it's like a sideshow. Like the circus has been down. Like, oh, they were all gossiping, but not really making an attempt on the actual place. But now that you have left, they're all like at attention. Your model soldier, eyes peered into the crowd, making sure no one's making their way towards this warehouse.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, salute back and then leave.
All right, you all make your way out. Heading southbound, or I guess southeast bound, from the market. Judging by the street y'all took. So go ahead and pull you back to the map since, well, that was, what an escape.
Escape? I literally just walked out.
You did. You all believe you have avoided any consequence. You have...
Fuck.
Do we believe that?
Oh, Evern does not. Evern is running home just muttering, fuck.
Yeah, you have made your way out, heading towards Troll Skull. You notice more guards making their way towards the commotion. There does seem to be now an effort to kind of control the crowd, dispel the panic. But you are free to head about your day. Where are y'all going?
Didn't think we'd make it this far. Shit. Well, we didn't set up a meeting place, and I think we all just kind of scattered.
Maybe we should go back to Troll Skull and pour over the items that we...
Yeah, that's... I was thinking we probably would just meet up at home if we didn't really communicate that, so...
Well, actually, even Kin wasn't able to track where y'all went. But yeah, if that is what y'all decide to do, is everyone just heading to Troll Skull?
I'm gonna take like a zigzaggy path, long way, if you will. Make sure I'm not being followed.
Okay, roll perception.
I just walked there straight because not even my house.
I put my own face on at some point.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep an eye out for, more people looking for us.
Like a guard.
Specifically those that clocked us initially.
Let's take Crawford. Go ahead and give me a perception. The rest of you seem to be not worried. Roland, as you are making your way down the street, you do see guards pass you, and they kind of just like stop, salute, and then continue to move.
Yep.
You're very important, aren't you?
Kin says as she skips up behind you.
No, they went ahead. What are you talking about? They don't see any of this.
Did Mock go a separate way from us, or did one of us like gesture him to follow?
You don't know. None
right,
of
well,
you made
everyone
any
was not
mention.
watching Goblin.
Mock is.
You gonna recruit him? I mean, we can always reach out, but
Well, I don't know how to find him. He was just, and also I think he's Xanathar, and I want to know the things he knows.
you want me to get in contact with him?
I mean, at some point later when we can actually have this discussion in character.
I mean, you all moved at the same time. It's pretty easy to circle back and hook up
All
with
right.
each other if you wish, as you are on your way back. So we can assume that you are having this conversation, except for Roland, who is
At home.
behind. He said he was lagging behind. So
Okay.
I was assuming I was with.
so that we could not see him be greeted
Being
by all
saluted.
the other
Sir,
guards.
sir.
No, hold up. I'm not lagging behind. They left me.
you were left behind.
I want to make that perfectly clear.
Not to tie his shoes, and no one thought it would be a good idea to just maybe fucking chill for a second.
No, we all just fucking ran away.
Do you think we have any chill?
Crawford, as you are making your way back, a black raven descends from the sky and landing on your shoulder. Looks at you in the eye, and all of a sudden in your mind you get a message. Your goblin friend showed up, but judging by your letter, I hope you're okay?
Yeah. This is not a two-way, is it?
No.
Okay.
Actually, let me read the spell real quick. But as we continue, yes, you have received a message.
Cool. If I'm with Kin and Evern, I'm gonna tell them that I'm going to go to Lady Haventree's to retrieve our goblin and blink dog.
That's okay, smart. Crawford, did you see?
Go together? Yes. Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
Also,
no response.
I mean, we're kind of already split up, and Calisius is on his own, and Roland, who's been, like, tracking us, not tracking us, following us.
He found us.
Stalking us.
Doing a good job.
well, yeah, we probably should stick together. I guess we didn't grab Mock in that rush. Crawford, do you think you can find him later? I mean, we kind of know his affiliation and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to. Good point. Maybe
We don't
sending
know where
him.
that Kenku is either.
Sending
we
him
don't.
word may not be the best idea.
Also, we didn't really grab any information.
No,
Could be used.
no, not
Yeah,
really. did we?
I
I
have
have a
some.
book on enhancing weapons. I don't know if that's helpful.
I have a book that may be of help as well, though it may be trapped. So you
I
could pour it
have
over at the bar.
this weird cloak that Calisius gave me. Dude,
So-
that
Yeah,
probably-
I mean, I gathered. I have a ledger which I believe may have
Oh,
pertinent information, but maybe we want to open that off-site. Just
right.
in case.
Do we want to tell Lady Haventree about it yet, or do we want to keep that to ourselves just to make sure it's the right information first?
We should bring it up to her because she might be able to tell us what's going to blow up in our face when he cracked the cover. But
So
That's-
Yeah, so let's not split the party more than it already is.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go to Haventree's with them.
Okay. You are headed to Ulbrinter Villa.
Does Calisius know where these safe houses are?
Yeah, they're on the map. Also,
All right,
through you.
Wait, I think we're on the wrong map.
No, you're on the right map. It's just
Oh.
I can move you over that map. That's just for y'all to see.
Calisius is gonna go to the nearest safe house for like a couple hours.
Okay. The nearest safe house is actually Troll Skull or Ulbrinter Villa.
Okay,
No,
not
that's
Troll,
interesting.
something else. Give me something else.
There's one in the castle ward you could head to that's south of your position. Yeah, right there.
I'll go there.
Okay. You make your way south. You find yourself amongst which seems to be office buildings. Nothing too like it doesn't look like people live here. Kind of making your way around, you were told when you're given this information what to look for. You find on one of the bricks just a little very crudely drawn harp. You press in on that brick, and a small pop is heard as the brick wall kind of gives way to a secret little compartment. You can pop in if you wish.
I do.
Okay. It's very simple. Little quote unquote safe house. There's a bench or a table with some chairs and then a small bed. Seems to be kind of a hideaway hole.
Okay. Is anything to drink?
Yeah, there's a couple wine bottles.
Any clean water?
Yeah.
I'll drink some water. If there's a bed, I'll I'll just lie down, and if I pass out, I pass out.
Okay. Roll Constitution. All right. So you are currently in the hideaway in Castle Ward. But the rest of you make your way to Ubrinta Villa. You make your way to the front door, knocking. You are greeted by the silver-haired butler. Oh, good to see you all. I'm glad you're safe. Actually arrange now that he's not here.
Mr. Greywater, right?
Yes, ma'am. It is a pleasure, Lady Tesper.
And indeed, we're here to see Lady Haventry if she's got a moment for us.
Did I play over? I did not play. I'm sorry.
Really quickly, did I get one of those paper bird things?
Yeah.
Can I have sent that out to Crawford to tell him where I am?
Sure. Crawford, you will.
I would also tell it. Don't tell anybody else in the party where I am.
Okay.
You
will eventually retrieve that bird, but for now, you are greeted by the butler. As you walk in, what just happened to CJ? Did I delete him on accident?
He's under Roland.
Oh. CJ bounds towards you all, jumping into Kin's hand as she is the closest, the one who spent the most time with him.
Ha! I am preferred.
But it greets you all. Well, it is good to see you all are all right. We heard there's quite a commotion in the in the markets of the Castle Road. Is everything okay?
Not involved at all. Wasn't us.
Roll deception.
It was. I look at Archibald a little bit and say, like, the matter best discussed in private, ma'am.
Right.
Yep, just definitely best discussed in private.
Right. Well, if you wish, we can head into the conference meeting room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She pulls you up. She says, actually, first, Archibald, can you get Girk to meet us in here? Of course, ma'am. Take this back. She's going. You all make your way into the meeting room if you so choose. Roland, are you here?
I'm gonna say we would have extended the offer. We wouldn't have just ducked out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was so much the offer as was I heading here or was I heading somewhere else?
I don't know. That was my question to you. I realized that everyone else made their intentions clear, but you were just kind of wandering.
Yeah, no, I think I assumed this would be the meeting place.
Okay.
Yeah, let's just say that. Let's not complicate things.
You eventually catch up to your group as they are discussing their next move. Down one yellow-dressed individual. They inform you of their location, and so we'll just say you are here. Eventually, Girk walks in and says, "Oh, you're alive. Well, that's good to know. I got worried after the spiders nearly got you."
Right. I think we sent Xavier home.
Oh, good. I was about to ask. I hope he's all right.
But we did get separated, so.
Well, I'm sure he's fine. He's a resourceful bugbear.
And you made it out, which is good, so.
Yes. I was a bit concerned on how to get the dog out of the sewer, but apparently he can just teleport. That's interesting.
He's a very special boy.
Clearly, and he kind of reaches over and scratches.
Wait,
CJ.
hold up. Are we
You two
missing
get
someone?
along. That's so good.
Oh yes, I mean, when you're running for your life, you make fast friends. Yes. Where's the fat man?
No, I'm asking about Mock.
Huh? Oh.
Oh,
Mock doesn't know how to get here.
no.
No, I mean,
That would be your turn.
none of you guys grabbed him. Feel like maybe. I mean, I don't know
He
how much
ran
information you
out
have.
ahead of us.
I see.
You were, yeah.
No, it's nobody's fault. Things are
You really
crazy.
think about this.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
no,
I thought about it later, but I didn't in the moment. I was just so concerned with everyone,
I'm sorry. Who's Mock?
Oh, we should start at the beginning.
That would be wonderful. Yes, please do.
Crawford, do you want to do the mission report, considering?
Yeah.
Yes, Captain Crawford, you do the mission report, please.
And I do. It's so
before we do
good.
this, I don't have to. You're not hiding from anyone, are you? Or do I? Is this?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Oh, Mage.
Your name is, we're not technically associated with this business.
Okay.
We made it out clean.
Yes.
Why don't we? I appreciate your help, but I think you could probably go back home. I tell, good lord, the goblin's fucking name.
Gurk.
Gurk.
3 letters, man.
I know.
One
It's
syllable.
4 letters. I hope
It would
4 letters.
usually-
4 letters, man. One
But yeah,
syllable.
I would probably tell him like we're about to talk about some.
It's just GRK.
Gurk.
But yeah, I would say like we're kind of about to get into some private stuff. Thank you for your assistance.
Of course.
Why don't you check on Xavier, maybe? Make sure he got home safe?
I'll do that, certainly. Lady Haventry, it was a wonderful meal. Thank you very much. And he kind of like bows and then starts walking backwards out of the room, kind of hits up against the walls like, oh, fuck, and just continues to bow as he makes his way.
Oh, does he have a crush?
And Gurk
That's made in
on
hell.
the door. That was a very interesting fellow. Not that I have anything against goblins, but people do talk. So maybe warn me before one shows up to my door.
We anticipated having more trouble than we actually did in terms of backup for combat. That wasn't the difficult part. The difficult part was Ever was technically correct that no one was looking for us, though we may have been clocked, observed by a few in the crowds generated from an explosion that took place underneath the sewer system below the workshop of the guy's name. That guy, Adri.
Man, I expect more out of you. Like this is something I expect from Mama, not you.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what do you expect from me? Good stuff?
Nothing at all.
Not knowing the
I see. I take it this is in line with your investigation into matters involving
Yes.
certain lords.
Speaking of which, we acquired this from the arcane workshop, and I fear that, like some of the pieces of furniture within this, also may be trapped in some arcane way. Would you be able to determine that before we open it up to look at the contents inside? I believe that it may be pertinent to our investigation.
It's a good idea. Just to catch you up, Lady Haventry, we were investigating. We were attacked by a bunch of giant spiders in the sewers.
Oh.
A goblin we met in the sewers blew up the wall between the sewers and a basement.
You missed the part where the spiders are partially human.
Oh, right.
Oh,
That was
my.
disturbing. Anyway, we got past the spiders. That's when we sent you Gurk. Thank you for letting him stay. And
He's a wonderful
once
guest.
he's quite a wonderful guest. And like some people thought he wouldn't be, which I don't know why, but anyway,
Not here ever.
Yes.
I like him. The rest of you are whatever.
Talking about Calisius.
So
Hey, Crawford.
yeah.
Oh,
Anyway,
wow, Crawford, wow.
everyone's going to sum up everything basically. Just tell her I don't think we're hiding from her at all, so we'll just tell her whatever we found, why we were investigating, how we got down there, and that we found a torture chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There would be no information that we would
Right.
not.
As long as Crawford like told me on the way here that like yeah, we were going here, we're gonna let her see the thing first, then everyone's like, cool, we trust her fully.
Well, the spiders are concerning, as is the torture chamber, though that is in line with his. I don't want to say beliefs. I didn't, if you inform you before, during the the briefing, that he was appointed by the man who tried to overtake the Open Lord and subsequently failed, who was killed by Xanathar. So it sounds like he was rounding up Xanathar agents.
I believe so. I think our goblin friend and his bugbear friend and his Kinku friend were probably all associates.
That is a good assumption.
We did also run into a few Zentarum agents in the sewers.
Interesting.
We're dead.
They were in conflict with the Zentarum. The Zentarum seemed like they were mounting a rescue mission in.
Other way around.
Wait,
No, Xanathar was trying to mount a rescue mission, and the Zentarum were
Just confused for a moment.
seemingly trying to stop them.
They weren't Davil's people, I don't think. I think they were Manchun's.
Oh, well, that's good information. Were you able to find anything that actually linked her to the Zentarum, though?
I point at Crawford.
Link them to Zentarum? Were they not wearing...
I'm sorry, link Cadre to Zentarum, I should say.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get at with this green book that I found on his desk. Would you be able to check it if it has any kind of arcane wards on it before
Of course.
I investigate it a little bit further?
You watch as she kind of like, I'm guessing you slide it to her. Her eyes just alight with a little arcane glow as her hands just motion sigils. The light fades and she looks. There doesn't seem to be anything arcane about this book, and she just opens it up and starts flipping through the pages. Which one is this? Was this the one you found on the desk or on the work table?
This was on the desk.
On the desk.
I have the one on the work table and I haven't spoken up yet.
Okay, just make sure. She starts flipping through the pages and reading a few. The book itself, unless it is in some sort of code, doesn't seem to have any. It just seems to be about stair craftsmanship.
Do you mind if I pour it over?
Of course.
I am looking to see if anything is written in these camp.
Nope. You find much as the same as she did that this book seems to be a manual for rather basic stair building. The basics
I thought
of
it was a ledger.
construction. No, the ledger was. Oh, well, you don't know what the ledger is.
Oh. Crawford said this was a ledger.
Did we not grab the ledger?
Did I say it was a ledger?
You said it was a ledger.
I should have probably re-listened to my thing. It is a ledger of written in the back portion. Some of the pages have been removed. Of this book of the basics of things. The ledger itself seems just to be purchases from nobles. Did I really say that? I don't remember that. Because That's not the right book. Oh,
I think a bit at like an hour 5 or something in the recording was when we actually got to the office.
okay.
Yeah,
I'll look into it. I'll get you the right information. Peel back the curtain. This was just a key piece. It wasn't an actual piece of evidence, if that makes sense.
Wait.
Wait, what?
What did
Nothing?
The book itself was used in unlocking one of the.
Oh, it
Oh,
was a key. I
Yes.
gotcha.
It is a key piece.
huh.
Yes.
Th- mm,
Okay, well, that's stupid.
Yeah.
We'll go over the whole thing after this.
Which
Okay.
which may be of interest is the, and I pull out the gauntlet. There was a number of arcane artifacts on a small work table. They may be connected to the false or the magic hand that Manchun has.
Oh,
yeah, we do. Well, not only that, I think we were. He does seem to have a large supply of enchanted objects, according to Blackstaff, unless I'm remembering that wrong.
I don't
I
know.
do not
I
remember.
feel like that was a thread that was laid down because we were specifically asking about what supply they would need to enchant, and if we could track them down with that, and the answer was no.
I think that was a separate.
You never spoke with the Blackstaff about Cadre.
Right.
but
That was
yeah,
a separate piece
You
when
were
we were
that
looking.
was about you were trying to track down the gem that the woman used to.
Mm.
Oh, okay, that's
summon
something else.
elementals. It's a different thread.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Also,
But could be
Crawford, I think Ken gave you the enchanting book.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
I would also ask the lady to do the same vetting of this book.
You can do the glove too.
Yeah, I would hand her the glove and the gauntlet. Yeah, and
Gauntlet, cape,
the
book,
blade.
whatever she wants.
Yeah, all of the
blade.
magic artifacts, or all of the artifacts that I have from this encounter, I think the rest of them are all linked. I would kind of hand those over together, and I would ask her specifically about the gauntlet and if that looks familiar.
She does look at the gauntlet. It's like, well, this is definitely enchanted. Give me a moment. She does the same little signal in the skies. Her eyes light up and then fade. Yes, this is a glove of missile snaring. It seems to be self-made, to be honest. It's quite good craftsmanship. A little rudimentary, but whether it's connected to Manchun, I doubt that. And she kind of like slides it back to you. But I can look over the rest of this, and she actually pulls the book closer and starts reading through it. And it's just like, ooh, clever. It would seem this contains experiments, a variety of different enchantment attempts. It seems that Cadraith is an accomplished artificer. That is some interesting information.
Well,
This is in code. It would take me a while to actually find out what is in these books, but judging by the diagrams and what you have shown me, it would seem like this is a bookment on rudimentary, or at least his studies of what's it called, enchanting weaponry. As for the dagger, and she does the thing real quick. It seems to be faulty. You might want to be careful with it. It is a dagger of blazing, or a blazing dagger, excuse me, and it can deal some good fire damage. However, the enchantment isn't quite right. She's kind of like bending the blade a little bit, and also might result in the blade exploding. Be careful with it. And she slides them back to you.
I'll take my chances. But it sounds like he wasn't the caliber artificer that would be required in order to make that arm.
No, the arm, at least from what the description Yvonne gives us, we don't know exactly what the arm does, but it would seem to be of quite a more adept hand. Not to say that these works are poor in any shape, just seems to be working through some things. Kinks, I'd say.
So, well, if we didn't get any evidence, I mean, the fact that we found a torture chamber under his workshop is fairly damning evidence of...
Yes, concerning indeed. I can probably tip off some of my contacts within the guard, have an investigation done, but...
the guards, there's a couple of them who are in the building at least, as well as one of the Blackstaff's apprentices. If Roland told us that, which I assume he did.
Yeah.
You're the one who saw it, but...
Well, I saw it, and I figured, but also Roland actually knew, so... So I'm wondering, if we can get a message to them now, they might be able to check it out while they're there already.
Certainly, I can send a quick little... And she kind of looks off into the distance for a moment and starts doing the arcane jibber-jabber.
I mean, I don't think we have any solid evidence that's true, but it is true that they were specifically torturing Xanathar. And there were definitely Zentarum agents coming to their aid.
Or to fight them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those bodies, by the way, are still in the sewers. Hopefully the guard also sees those. I would imagine so. Also, I'm wondering if those guards ran into more spiders.
Probably what the yelling was, right?
What? Yeah.
She finishes her message. She turns to you. Oh, I'm sorry. What about spiders?
Spiders, we mentioned, that are partially human.
Right. Obviously, I have not heard anything on that yet. We'll have to wait for the investigation to conclude.
Right, but they will, when they go down into the tunnels, just beware of spiders, I guess, and there are bodies, a lot of bodies.
Whatever that screeching thing was.
And something else.
Screeching thing.
There was a commotion happening as we were leaving. I'm not actually sure what it was.
Oh. Right.
Maybe Haventry hates us.
So, well, there is at least a tenuous link to Xanathar and the Zentarum, but it seems more... Did you find the Zentarum actually within her compound in any way, or was it merely just in this cave?
Was a guy.
Did we see any Zentarum?
We did see the Zentarum. Because we told them that we were their relief, those guys that were running away, remember?
Yeah. Right. But they
those
were...
guys were Zentarum. But otherwise, we just saw them in the sewers. They weren't, as far as we know, because we did not explore One Direction.
Yeah. Yeah, we only ran into Zentarum who were trying to stop the Xanathar from making their rescue. Yeah.
You guys looked over that orc fellow in the torture room. He didn't have any distinguishing marks, did he?
No one investigated the corpse except for the goblin.
Well, we were looking into the corpse because we needed the keys. So
you found the keys, but you didn't. when you were looking for the keys, you didn't spot anything that would link him with the Zentar.
No, the
But
workshop itself was mainly full of private guards, I think.
yeah,
What
and
was the insignia on that coin?
Uh,
We have it,
you, do
ever?
have, you did pick back up on your way out. You said that at the end of
Yeah.
the last time. It's made to look almost identical to a regular gold coin, dragon, but it's just you having experience with these kind of coins. It is a trick coin. It's designed to be just heavier than it, almost imperceptible, but as you did figure out the thing, it was designed specifically to be put on that spot and activate the secret door. Beyond that,
A coiled flying snake. Or
yeah,
anything.
there's no snake biting a coin. It's just
okay.
a coin.
We would also tell her that there was a booby, like a magical booby trap on the desk, which I'm assuming the Blackstaff's apprentice will find anyway.
That was
But that the evidence might be in there.
Yes, Crawford mentioned that. Sounds like an alert spell. So most likely, Cadraith knows someone was in his office. But
Right.
Most spells like of that nature are pretty much one and done. Once they're triggered, they won't be. They can't be triggered again until they are reactivated. So.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt they'll have any problems with it. That and we have warned them of the hidden compartment. So
Right.
I don't think they'll care that they're found out.
Right. And I assume at least that might give them a chance to search through that desk for any more incriminating evidence, right?
Certainly we can use it as a staging point.
I think we need to find one of the prisoners alive.
Oh, well, I mean,
This
yes,
Kinku
hopefully.
and Mark, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm aware of the regular. I would assume that the Xanathar would probably hide out in the sewer area. Is there any locations, Lady Haventry, that you would know of that we may find a gathering of these gang members?
I'm pretty sure we have a better clue of that than.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just exhausting.
Are you probing?
Are you probing me? My goodness.
Tell us what you know. Please.
All the information we have has been given to you. As a part of the current investigation started by Force Grey, we're getting information as soon as they give it out, but we don't currently have anything new.
And this is a question to the DM.
Yes.
How the flying bird messages, are those synonymous with Harper's, or is that just like an observed like mundane magic resource that some people may have? Or
What do you
if
mean?
this
the raven that came to you?
No, the paper.
Oh, the paper birds?
Yeah.
It's not specifically the Harpers. It is a magical item the Harpers make use of because it's what's it called? It's convenient and it's effective at conveying messages across their agents without being because I mean they look like birds.
Yeah,
basically.
Okay.
So it is a secretive message, but it's not purely Harper's. Harper's just happen to make use of them. It's not like the flying serpents that the Zentar use. If
No.
that makes sense.
Yes, it does, because I just want to know if a Xanathar member gets a flying bird missive. It doesn't sound like they would necessarily immediately associate it with a rival faction.
Yeah.
Cool.
So, right. Well, it seems like you've hit the ground running on this investigation.
Yeah.
You definitely shook the tree. We'll see what falls out.
Well, we shook the ground by accident, and it wasn't quite us, but... Do we have any other weird things to go over with her? I don't think we do, right?
He has not heard of those spiders before. That's completely foreign to her. I don't...
Though they are interesting, I will give you that.
They were terrifying, to be honest.
Well, such is the life of an adventurer.
Fair enough.
There are far more devious things, terrifying things in this world.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like man, no.
It's real philosophical. I can't think of anything else. Do you guys have anything else that you would want to ask her?
To be fair, the spiders weren't the ones with the torture room.
That's very true. Mostly just like if they do find the evidence they need to let us know. Otherwise, we'll just continue the investigation, I guess.
Do we?
Or is she like satisfied? You know, like I.
You can ask her if you want.
Okay,
But,
I'd be like,
I would say that what you've given us is enough to at least have reason to be looking into him. But as far as an actual solid link or connection, there's not enough here.
right, but wouldn't the city watch and the Blackstaff's people, now that they're on site, find enough?
It's possible. We'll see what they can turn up.
Yeah, we can't know for sure.
Right. I guess until we do know, maybe if they do find something, you'll let us know, because
Yes.
I guess we'll just assume that we have more looking into to do, and we should probably wait a few days for it to cool off, or would that, if we scare them? I don't know.
Yeah, I think they're pretty scared right now. Maybe we want to...
Do we want to act now before they react to us, or do we want to wait until they settle down again and chance the fact that they move everything?
Well, I mean,
They move everything, that might be helpful. We keep an eye on them. I don't know if we have the resources to do that, and if the Harpers would help and have agents stationed outside of their location. But if they do get spooked to the point that they will need to move, we may be able to catch them in the act.
Incidentally, since you were chatting, I did look over the cloak. This is an attempt at a displacer cloak, or cloak of displacement. However, it is... How do I put this friendly? It's very crude and likely to...
Also explode?
No, but it will drain you and leave you stunned momentarily. Should the effect be cancelled. So...
I see. Everyone will take that cloak back very carefully, just in case.
Yes, but it seems to be stable at the very least. A stable enchantment, unlike Mr. Alrain's. But be careful. It's could end badly if you use it in the wrong situation.
Good to know. Thank you.
Yes. It seems that most of the things you found there were failed experiments, but they seem to still work in some ways. So, as I said, be careful in using them. As for the investigation, I would advise lying low for a bit, but if you choose to head back, I would do so rather quickly, before whatever distraction you've unleashed has worn off, but may have already exhausted that time as well. So.
Did she hear Crawford's question about putting Harper people to watch for the next couple of days to see if they move their operations elsewhere?
Oh yes, I had already planned to do so.
Okay.
Once you finish explaining me the situation. I'll have 3 strings look into it. I already had him on another project, but this seems more important.
Okay. So I guess that's our plan for now, right? Like, we just need to figure out if we want to go investigate more today ourselves, or just leave it to the Harpers to finish. right?
Well, we'll leave it to the Blackstaff. We'll probably just get in the way. Well, we won't get in the way, but we probably won't be welcomed. We'll use
Aren't
our
you
influence.
friends with the Blackstaff?
Well, yes, but when she takes over an investigation, she doesn't leave much room for others. If
Oh.
that makes sense.
But
Very strong
I've seen
personality.
she's been working with the city guards and even dabbled Starsong recently.
Yes, and we'll have our people in place to forward any information she finds.
Oh, right. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll have this covered. Watched like a hawk. I'm glad you're all safe. I admit that when I assigned you this wasn't exactly how I pictured it going, but you were effective none the least. Is there anything else? Or...
I mean, I don't have anything else.
I could tempt you with dessert.
Uh,
Are you going to poison us for doing a bad job?
No, of course not. I would never.
Insight check.
Roll an insight check. With your D4. She gives you a little bit of a wink.
13.
Yeah, that's what you get. She just gives you a little wink.
Okay.
If not, good job. It is a good first step.
I'm sorry it was so explosive.
Well, it could have been worse from the sounds of it.
Indeed.
So, unless there's any more questions you wish to ask Remilia or anything else you wish to tell her, we can. What is the next? Actually, first, Clesius, what are you doing? You're in your little hidey hole.
What are you waking me up for?
Because we're playing a game. What are you doing?
I said I was passing out for a couple hours.
So you're just staying there for now?
I'm waiting for Crawford to come find me.
Okay, Crawford, you receive
Why?
the bird along the note, of course, telling him which safe house he's currently in and that he wishes it to be secretive. What you do with that is your choice. Is he still gone? He might still be gone.
Well, what am I going to do now with him gone?
I don't know. We can come back to you.
Okay.
Whatever you wish. But once he gets back, we'll handle that. As for the rest of you, what are we doing?
Go home?
Okay.
Yeah.
You return home. You find Xavier for Flounder dead. No.
No!
You were able to get him out of there before any real danger took place. So as you return home to the lifting spirits,
Have we been paid in a while, or are we all still poor?
you've not been paid.
God damn it.
So, poor. Oh my god, I just found another pie. Man, Butterfly's having some problems today. Where the fuck are y'all? Oh, you're all still in the fucking Warren's room. Powwow chamber.
Kumbaya.
I forgot. I was looking all over the map for it.
I was like, you're not here. Roland, are you returning to Troll Skull with him? I will take that as yes. Is he even? Oh, he's not. He's not
Is
here
my
anymore.
snake?
Mike is gone. Is he gone?
Why is everyone not here?
No.
Back? I'm here.
Okay,
now
you're
it's
back.
3 of us.
Okay, so you
I came and then Mike left.
you received the bird on your way back from Calisius stating that where he is currently hiding and that he wishes you to keep it secret from the rest. And was there a meeting you wish to have happen, or Ghost?
I think he was just waiting for Crawford to come get him or tell him it was clear or something. I'm honestly not sure.
Yes, and yes.
Okay. So, all right, you have been asked to meet at this location. Mike, welcome back. Are you okay?
No, yeah, I'm fine. My net had a pick up, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm on my phone right now, but it looks like my internet. There we go.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
Welcome back. I just asking if Roland returned to Troll Skull as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Crawford, you have received this letter. What are you doing?
yeah, I'll send him one and saying that Calisius would be joining us within the hour. So,
Well, no, Ecclesius was asking you to meet him there.
oh,
Yeah, and not tell anyone else.
all right. I will go to him.
Okay.
I will ask. I'll
God
do
damn it,
the.
did he just leave now?
I'll do the back and forth of him.
Me? No, I'm back.
Okay, I just looked down and saw a quick bathroom run.
I'll use.
I said it was quick.
It was quick.
Why
I
are you
figure out where he
echoing?
is and I go there.
Because he's probably going through both his computer and his
But one says it's muted. Whatever.
I don't know what to tell you.
Sending watching black stuff. Likely found evidence.
Okay, so you make your way to the castle ward. The hubbub has slowed down. There's no longer a panic in the streets. But as you get closer, as you hit the same street and kind of look down, you see that there are still guards present in the area and seem to be patrolling and keeping people out of Cadrates and the warehouse. But you make your way further south, heading toward. Let's go ahead and pull that one over to the main map. The safe house, right here, off of Selduth Street, near the Order of Magistrates. You find the same crudely drawn harp in the wall. Press it, the door opens, and if you wish, you can meet with Calisius.
I do so.
Okay, he is currently asleep on the bed, last I was told. So Calisius Crawford has entered into the small little hidey hole.
So was that a short rest for me?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
Let's say it's been about an hour. A little over an hour, I would say. With the conversation happening, and then you're traveling back and forth from.
Yeah, Khaleesi does not wake up though when he walks in.
Calisius is asleep on a little cot.
Oh, I look around the room. It seems like it's just him in here. I'll, nudge him gently on the shoulder. Hey, did you get your beauty sleep in?
Oh, you made it. You made it. Were you followed?
I am not sure.
Khaleesi is gonna do a double take. It would have been a spit take if he'd been drinking. What? What do you mean you're not sure?
So what's going on exactly that no one else is allowed to know about this? Is everything all right?
Well, I mean, you're the stealthy one, so like I was pretty sure you'd be able to make it to the safe house without being followed. Are you sure nobody else was followed?
Nobody else was followed. Nobody else came.
No, to Troll Skull.
Well, first we went to Lady Haventry's. I didn't see anyone following us there. I didn't particularly notice anyone as we made our way back to Troll Skull either. Nor did I look again once I left Troll School to come to here.
All right. Just let's just make this quick. Crawford. We are messing with the lords of Waterdeep. We get found out, we die. There's no go to jail. There's no second chances. We die. All right? So it's very important to me, and I think it should be very important to all of us that we make sure we aren't found out. That's why Lady Haventry had us do the job, and she didn't have do it herself. I don't think that's quite crazy. Would you agree?
No, that makes sense. So are you proposing that you're gonna be sleeping from safe house to safe house for the next couple of weeks then?
No, I think we should definitely go to our safe houses and split up. After we, hightail it out of one of these places, and if we should double check our each other to make sure no one else is being followed as best we can. The alternative is, execution, my friend.
Right. Do you have enough money that you could buy? Maybe I'll invest in getting my wardrobe updated a little bit, and maybe there should be a little bit more of staggering when we leave locations.
Crawford, that is a brilliant idea.
Those are good.
It is good. We should definitely have a change of clothes on hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I stick out like a sore thumb. If anyone saw me and I just moseyed back into Troll Skull, we'd all be dead.
Right. So, are you saying that you should not expect you to be back for a bit?
Here's what I think. I think we go back and we just kind of do a little reconnaissance on the way back, check our side alleys to make sure we're not being staked out on the way back to Troll Skull. If somebody's suspicious, you still, I'm sure, have some more of those letters, those flying paper things, and we let them know and we hightail it out of there. I mean, are you 100% sure no one saw you? No one was in a tower? No one, had binoculars that was keeping an eye on us?
Of course not. You never can.
So, better safe than sorry. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Makes
All right,
sense.
let's get the hell out of here.
So we're stopping by somewhere on the way home to get you out of your bright yellow outfit?
Well, that's a good idea. And then I think we should just split up and check different alleyways around Troll Skull to make sure that, none of the others were followed.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. We leave.
Okay, you make your way back to Troll Skull. Just do a perception check for me since you're trying to spot Tails.
At both of us, or advantage, or what?
Both of you individual. Natural 20.
I'll also spend on the way home, is that platinum? Can I spend 2 gold pieces or a gold piece to just get a super nondescript set of clothing?
Yeah, easy enough.
Cool.
Alright. Unfortunately, all I have is a platinum, though, so alas.
I got gold. They don't have change for me.
They don't have change. It's tough times. Yeah.
Bullshit.
You're not being tailed. You notice that. As you kind of wandering, you're kind of getting bored looking over your shoulder, and you kind of eyes drift upwards. You're in the area you had once seen a serpent fly by. And once again, you see a serpent flying in the opposite direction.
Shit. Do I have a beat on Clesius?
I mean, I thought y'all were traveling together. Or did you split?
Thought we were kind of trying to break up our
No.
our
I mean,
silhouette.
he's not hiding, but it will take time to not necessarily find him, but.
Okay, cool. I am going to hastily begin writing another note as I leave Clesius and pursue the snake.
Okay. Play back over here. Should just left here. Just didn't want them staring at a map. So the last serpent you saw was over here. This serpent you caught sight of flying southward over the buildings here. You're able to track him.
My way back, keeping an eye out. I didn't recognize any of the people that were looking directly at. Was it weird that people were looking directly at the warehouse as we left it? Like they were the only ones that were like their gaze was Not
No,
focus?
because their people had just gone in.
Cool. Okay.
You remember that the wizard lady, the Blackstaff's apprentice, went in first with a few castle guards, which is pretty not unheard of, but an interesting occurrence, as they are two different not factions, but normally don't work that closely together.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Yep.
So that is why they were looking at.
I will take the long way back to Troll Skull.
Okay.
An eye over my shoulder.
Ecclesius, what are you doing as you head back? Are you doing anything fun?
I'm just gonna stealth all the way back.
Okay, roll for stealth. Yeah. You're able to duck in and out of alleys pretty easily. You're familiar with being on the lam, so to speak.
All right, I go back.
Okay, you all make your way back to Troll Skull. I need you to stop rolling natural 20s, sir. When you're out at night.
I won't do it again. I promise.
I don't believe you. The rest of you, what are you doing while Crawford and Clesius are off on their merry little adventure?
We're having
conversation.
A very long conversation, I see.
Well, the three of us are just sitting at home now, being like, "Hey, we're very bad at this."
We're asking Roland to give us some basics in crime scene procedures so that we will be better at investigating things, because we're really, really bad at it.
Also, Roland, do you think you could get me a set of guards armor? I don't care what size. I won't misuse it. I mean, you'll be with me when I use it. I'm.
Yeah, no, yeah, I think I can make that happen. God damn
Okay. I'm sorry. I wouldn't ask, but it might be useful in situations like this if you have backup, and I don't want to just leave you or make people suspicious as well. So.
Vern, couldn't you get a guard's uniform from your parents' house?
I don't think they have guards uniforms.
They don't. Well, I mean, they don't have city guard. Like they've, not necessarily uniform, but armor for themselves in case they need to protect the grounds.
Right. I particularly want a city watch uniform or armor.
You could also wait till Crawford gets back. He does have a pair.
Of city guard armor?
Yep.
Why?
Do you not remember that?
Because he's a thief.
No.
Yeah.
On
You
your
got it off the corpse of the mountain. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
It's a
know.
really old one.
I don't want a dead guy's armor, but cool.
Yeah. That was from I would say a long time ago, but that was probably the last week.
It would have been like, yeah.
Wholesale. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I probably was asking Roland. I don't know if you would have been home since you took a detour. But if you say it later or when Everin gets her nice shiny new armor from Roland, that somebody probably did not die in, then
Listen, I don't know if you guys should beat yourself up too much. I mean, it's true that you guys lack any sort of communication and everybody's trying to run into 4 directions at the same time, but you guys do have the knack for being in the right place at the right time.
and never knowing what to do when we're there.
I mean, listen, most people don't get that step 1, so I mean,
Well, now you're good at getting in trouble with us.
don't don't remind
You
me.
can't say don't remind you, like you're in this mess. You know it.
To be fair, I mean, it's rather hard for me too. If you ever want to talk about why I'm okay doing half the things we're doing.
Okay, but also you're
Hmm?
I'm saying, you say it's hard for you, but you are usually leading the pack on kill the things.
So she's not wrong.
told you. Okay, losing Warren took a
Like, I
toll
know
on
that's like a point of contention between you and Calisius a lot of the times, and I haven't really talked about it. And I don't really blame you, because some of the times, you know, it's like they're in the way and they're trying to kill us, so they get what's coming to them.
No way.
But like, no.
Well, here's the thing. I swore myself to dedicate myself to the laws of Waterdeep and upholding them. At the same time, Tyr is also the god of justice, and sometimes justice means doing what you have to, possibly outside of the law. And I'm trying to come to terms with that. And I feel like Tyr would tell me if I was out of line, but I'm not watching another one of you die. And let me put it this way. I'm never going to let anything bad happen to you if it's in my power. And if that means acting like I do, a little bit overprotective, then so be it.
Can I suggest knocking them out first? It's an option.
That is a good suggestion, but also
I'm just saying, we had 2 torturers in our midst who could have given us some information, and we didn't get the chance because they died quickly.
I mean, they also, if they had escaped, would have taken our faces and any names we called each other, all of the information that we let slip in front of them. And that's almost more dangerous right now, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if everybody quite understood the mission they signed up for. That's
As in, you didn't understand the mission?
No, I pretty much understood it. That's because we could not have risked anybody knowing you were there.
No, the lords are nasty business if they get after you. I apologize, though, Ken, for being so hasty.
I'm not saying it was wrong or it was bad. I just would have liked to have gotten information, which was kind of part of the job before they died.
Can't you? I mean, everyone coughs and kind of looks at the table and then looks at the ceiling and then looks back at Ken and is finally like, can't you talk to dead things? I thought that was a thing that priests could do. Maybe it's a myth or something. I don't know. Forgive me.
I mean, potentially I can. It would make sense. However, I don't think I'm capable as of yet. Glenmore hasn't exactly shared this knowledge with me.
Okay, so in general though, somebody of your persuasion could talk to dead things.
Potentially, yes. But again, Kalemvor hasn't exactly shared that with me, so I don't know how to do it.
No, that totally makes sense. Sorry, I just got excited because it just confirmed a little story my cousin needs to tell. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never done it. Apparently I could. People of my kind of faith could also animate dead, but I'm pretty sure that goes against our kind of morality.
They dead thing.
So I can't really animate the dead. I don't know if speaking with the dead is necessarily the same. It feels kind of invasive and gross, though.
That's some gray area right there.
Was that Xavier?
Oh, sorry, I was just over here listening, Don't mind me.
By the way, I stop with them and tell them I'm glad they got home safe as well.
We're glad you're safe too.
For guiding us on the tunnels.
You just overhear the conversation of Gert saying everything he got to eat while at the Lady Haventry's.
Aw, we didn't even get to Gert.
And Xavier's just jealous.
Aw.
Incidentally, Crawford, Calisius, you're able to jump in whenever you want.
Do they see Khaleesi's come in?
Are you sneaking into the house?
I rolled an 18 on my stealth.
You could slip in if you want.
I just check in to make sure they're not captured or nothing. And then I knock.
They're all dead.
Lone survivor? Got it.
Yeah. There was a carbon monoxide leak. Got them all.
You gotta get those smoke detector carbon monoxide combo units.
You do.
It's the law. At least over here. Oh, you made it. Were you followed?
Probably.
Where were you?
I ducked out into a safe house. You know, that's what they're there for.
Oh. Doesn't that compromise the safe house if you're caught?
It's better than compromising our house.
Well, I guess so. I don't know. I mean, I wasn't really watching. I caught up with Crawford, so I assumed he was, doing the thing. And then we went to Haventrees, and I don't know if they would have followed us all the way to Haventrees and then followed us here.
Why wouldn't they have followed you to Haventrees? I mean,
well, then why would I have followed you to the safe house and then follow you from the safe house to here? It's the same thing.
Because I double-checked my tracks and there was nobody following me. Did any of you actually check to see if you were being followed?
Crawford did.
Okay, that's good. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't think the lords would be that fussed about executing Lady Haventree as much as anyone else. I mean, you're using her as kind of like a shield, like, oh, they wouldn't bother, but she'll hang the same just as any of us.
Everyone highly doubts that secretly. She thinks...
But there was no execution in Waterdeep.
That's true.
I mean...
We have the code legal, right? Where is the code legal?
I don't think he's talking about executions.
You just
assassination?
We get sent out. Not necessarily killed on sight. Did you buy clothing on the way home, Calisius?
Yes, it cost me a couple of gold.
Alright, excellent.
I am in my new clothes, by the way, so whatever.
What are you wearing?
Just regular clothes. Regular, commoner clothes. Definite step down for Calisius.
It's no longer as ostentatious.
I mean, you look good if it helps.
Yeah, we might want to break up our kind of the shadow that we cast. If you guys have different clothing or different styles, I know the two of you can put that on quite well. It may be a good idea to have something that we can quickly change how we look.
You mean we should be carrying extra clothes with us from here on?
It might not be a bad idea, or we just change up the way that we dress, and maybe we don't all roll around, 5 deep every time with the blink dog.
I thought we weren't supposed to, split up.
We can communicate with each other freely.
Yeah, but
I see what you're saying. I mean, we can. Yeah. Do you guys want to talk about that? I think that it's not a bad idea for us to divide and conquer necessarily, or maybe we just walk to the same place a couple blocks apart.
Okay.
Not a bad idea to disperse after the fact.
And then rendezvous somewhere else.
Yeah, this will be the last time that we get into trouble. In fact, we'll probably get into deeper trouble, considering we didn't really find anything too salient.
Well, I mean, I agree that we should set up like a meeting place, and that if we do end up separated, we know where to go, but without, using a bird or whatever. But also, I mean, some of us, if somebody stabs you in the street, I mean, that's it. I mean, at least if we're in pairs, then we can watch each other's backs.
Ever. Again, I don't think you're grasping. Stabbing isn't the high end of our problems. Our high end of the problems is that we go bye-bye. We vanish.
No, I
And
think
even if all of
she's
us are
getting
together
at it.
and we have to
That would
fight it off,
be a lot.
enemies of the state.
No, I think she's just saying that we shouldn't be like literally solo. Like we
Right,
should
When
at least.
you're
Okay.
alone, it's a whole lot
Yeah.
easier for you to vanish.
Yeah, that makes sense
That's
to me.
what I'm. Yes,
15?
if we are going to split up in the future, at least stick to pairs because I couldn't. I don't think I can let any of you go alone like that.
All right, I'll pair up with Roland.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. And either we have a group of 3 or one of us takes CJ.
I'll take CJ
I thought you were taking Roland.
and CJ. CJ's with me. He's
There's only
always
5
with
of
me.
us. I need a partner.
Well, then there will be 3
Three.
and 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just we're counting CJ as one.
Does that make sense? Is that too big of a party?
Well, first question. Crawford, I didn't see anything on my way here. Did you see anything?
I mean, I will also note we just had a long conversation about how we do not communicate well and how we need to rely on each other's strengths in order to solve our problems. If we are split up, we're putting ourselves at a disadvantage in terms of that problem solving.
Yeah. There's
think
many
more of
multiple reasons I'm concerned for, but I feel like it is good to talk over these plans. So
I think it's more of splitting up on the way and back from locations. I would never argue that once we're at a site, we don't stick together. But maybe getting there, we kind of,
Yeah, I think it's mainly to. I think the splitting up's mainly for when we're trying to cover our tracks.
So, I would just like to say this. I am a criminal, born and bred, and
We all know.
I do have some experience with trying to lose fellows such as Roland here. We don't want to stick together right after we do a job, especially when we barely make it out. That's kind of the safe house. Why they're there. I would suggest if you want to do 2 to a pair, 3 to a pair, that's much better than like 6 of us just sticking together. We go to a safe house, maybe different ones, and after a few hours, we kind of meet up again. It's not just so that I'm protected or you're protected. It's that we're protecting each other.
Yeah, I will say as a note, if we do get spotted as a group, they will be we would be described as a group of 5. So people would be on the lookout for a group of 5. If that makes
what if, just out of curiosity, what if something happens like the necromancer attack, except we're all 5 streets apart and don't know the others are in danger?
Or like what happened in the City of the Dead when we were all separated.
I'm just nervous about this, I guess. I get it. It's intelligent. It's smart. It's hard for me to...
right.
I need one of you to talk me into it.
Yeah, so we can call on the Harpers for assistance. We can communicate with the birds to let each other know what's going on, and we should never be that far apart that if something bad happens, we can't, run a block over and assist the other.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to minimize the risk of being ambushed, perhaps when we disperse, it's not in completely opposite directions, but just to break up the group a little bit, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So we're
It's
not.
certainly a way of doing it.
I mean, once we're at a safe house, it's no reason to be split up. We could make it to the same house, same safe house. We could just try not to be seen as the same number of people as described.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. So we have a plan for the next fucking time we get in trouble then, since that inevitably happens.
Oh, also, are we doing code names? I always wanted to do code names.
I will be known as
please
Bonesaw.
choose the best possible code names.
Everyone's eyes lit the fuck up as soon as Roland says it.
I want to write this down. What are the code names?
No idea.
Roland, What would the city watch call us if they had to, like, give us a...
Probably physical descriptions of us. Super boring.
What we would need to do is, what would the papers call us?
Right. Like, I keep thinking about Crawford's, and, like, Everett, like, kind of waves at his chest a little bit, like...
You're a criminal, Calisius. You are quite familiar with the kinds of names famous criminals get in the papers.
Did you say you want to be Calisius Bonesaw?
No, I would just be Bonesaw.
Okay.
Bonesaw.
Why would you be Bonesaw? Why would the papers call you Bonesaw?
Because that's the code name that I want to go by.
Okay. You need a PR person.
Referring to Crawford.
Do Crawford.
Hold on. I just have one question. Crawford, did you the alleys? I didn't spot anything. Did you?
I'm sorry, you cut out. You were asking if I saw anything on the way back?
Yes.
No, I did not. You already said that you didn't, right? I think that it would be the first thing mentioned if we believed that we were being followed. No, I am good. Not that I saw anyways. I did see another Zentarum messenger snake flying into the south ward. I didn't see exactly where it went, but I lost track of it. I believe that we have a map. I pull it out and I mark it.
You marked the place that was marked earlier.
Yeah.
Last place you saw it, heading towards southward, vaguely in the direction of the southward.
Yeah. Did I notice it had anything on it?
No, not at the distance you were. I mean,
Okay.
it was up in the sky. You only could pick it out because you had, one, seen it before, and two, rolled so well.
Low cut's fucking good.
Low cut's a fun one.
Low cut's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
It might mean that his
Deep
clothing
V.
is low cut, or it might mean that he cuts everybody in the lower part of the body.
That's true. That's true.
I go for the thicket balls every time. That's how I get my sneak attack modifier.
Cutting their nuts off.
Yeah, just go for the testicle.
Okay.
Oh, Crawford, do Ken's.
Oh. Damn. You're tired for this. Fuck. I don't have anything
Well,
for
you
you.
still have to come up with this episode's title.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's your
I can
responsibility.
think of Snake Charmer. Yeah, that's not very good though.
I can
It's
see it
alright.
at least.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Skippy. How about
So-
Skippy?
Makes sense, I should say.
Ooh,
What's your name in the papers, Girk?
I was going to say Xavier and Girth.
Goblin.
Oh,
Skippy?
Skippy.
Skippy Snake Charmer.
So, as you discuss your code names, is there anything else y'all would like to get done tonight?
What is there else for us to do that we can do?
I don't.
I don't know. I think we're in a weird waiting period now because we're gonna have to wait like at least a day until we can activate on the whatever Haventry finds, and then we could go.
What time is it?
Evening. You don't have a clock in here, but it's getting into later evening.
I would like to go down to the private detective's place.
When
Okay.
I have a question, when did we schedule that? When did you guys schedule that thing for
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yes, and it's Sunday night right now, currently.
So, do you think he's gonna have everything under control by then, or do you think he's canceling the appointment?
I was wondering that. I was actually hoping that maybe they'd arrest him by then, and then we wouldn't have to do the appointment.
Well, I mean, if he cancels the appointment, we have a reason to go see him.
That's true. And if he does go through with the appointment, then we can go through with the original plan of, searching his desk at his business.
Yep.
Okay.
I think that we should continue to act on the original plan.
Okay, so we'll keep that just in case we need it. And hope that it gets solved in the meantime ahead of time.
Okay.
Poke bloke?
Poke.
That's a-
Boy Club is out at large.
Nope. This is what they're gonna call our like mafia gang group when we get arrested.
The Poke Blokes or the Pretty Boy Club?
Pretty Boy Club, obviously.
I don't know why they would call us that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they are. The Roland technically isn't, but the rest of you are registered as the Pretty Boy Club.
Indeed. Okay, so we'll keep the Tuesday appointment. We could investigate the magic shit if we want to, or we could just let the next day go by as like regular game time shit too. And just be like, all right, we hand wave a day for fucking once in our lives.
We can do that.
Whoa.
So,
Are you sure that we have that in us? Could we?
I don't know. I mean, we're so close to opening the bar, and we don't have like major things going on.
Yeah.
But like, also, who knows what weird story shit Pi will throw at us when we're least expecting it. So.
oh man.
So
June 10th, opening night.
When are we opening the bar?
The little Geomancy is actually going to be the lead act.
He's got a lot of material.
He's got some great material. He's not actually evil. He's just a misunderstood comedian.
Please, you asked when the bar was opening up.
Next Sunday, I think. So next week.
Either.
Yeah.
In game time, not in real life time.
Unless we just hand wave a week, which.
We can, if that is what you choose to do.
So, depending on how the Haventry stuff and CAD stuff turns out, I mean, we might have more work to do, or it might be solved by Tuesday. Who knows? So, but I think Ken wanted to finish tonight by going to see Trench.
Trent. Oh, no, it's Vincent Trench. Yes.
Yes.
So Ken, you make your way outside. It's
I'll
cold.
go.
There's a nice light.
Evan, you're gonna come with me?
Yes.
By herself after
Yay.
we just had this conversation.
Right.
Bye.
So
Bye.
Whoever wishes to join can also join.
Because we were the ones talking about like, oh, let's go see if he can tell us how to spy detective.
I can't really switch to that page because there's still dead bodies everywhere.
Oh no.
So.
I guess we can go loot those bodies now, right? No? Yeah.
Oh God.
Little did you know that they work slow here in Waterdeep.
Show me where in the code legal I can't just fucking rip his pockets apart.
We'll just keep going here.
I just found this dead body. What are you talking about?
Make it.
I was checking for a pulse.
You
Ma'am,
make-
that's
You make your way up the street and to the left to. What the fuck is this place called again? I was not expecting Vincent Trench.
Something
to
about a
come up
tiger?
today.
right? A
I think
tiger?
Tiger's Eye, I believe. But I'm probably wrong, so I'm gonna double check.
Yeah, it is Tiger's Eye. You're correct.
Damn, you boys sometimes remember things.
Sometimes.
You make your way to Tiger's Eye. The outside is mostly unremarkable. Only distinguishing mark is the orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye, you believe to be a tiger's eye. I assume knock on the door, or are you just going to try to open it and walk on in?
I knock.
Good, because the door was locked. You notice a You knock on the door. Wait for a moment. Wait for another moment.
Knock again.
You knock again. You notice there is in fact a bell as well.
A bell?
There's a bell.
Ding ding. Ding
So
ding.
you start ringing the bell and then knocking on the door.
And you only need to do that once.
Yes, I'm here. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. What time is it?
Evening, sir.
Of course. Oh, it's you two. Hello. How can Vincent Trench help you?
Well,
we're really, really interested in your business.
Oh, well.
Hi.
Do you need someone tracked down then? Is that...
We need to learn how to do that. We would like to be your little mentees. Please help us.
Do you do like lessons or tutorials or apprentices?
Roll persuasion. One of you two.
I'll do it.
I think your charisma's higher.
I wanted to go with them. My microphone cut out.
I can't verify that. You can be there with them, but Vern's still making the roll.
Okay. Am I doing this with advantage or no?
No.
Okay, regular.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
He kind of looks over you three now. I've actually been looking to take on apprentices to help, extend my reach here in Waterdeep. I could be persuaded. I do say that my curriculum is quite tough and the fee is not inexpensive.
Oh my god, we're getting more side work.
How much does the cost for a couple of lessons, or not a couple lessons, but the actual apprenticeship? How long is the apprenticeship?
Oh well, I would say for lessons, probably maybe 5 gold a lesson.
You can do better than that.
4 gold a lesson?
He's definitely bullshitting us, but that's fine.
We'll do 2 gold a lesson, my friend. And then, if seeing how it goes, we may pay you more, or less, or the same.
Roll persuasion. $3 gold.
What?
3 seems... 3?
No.
3 seems pretty reasonable from 5, Calisius.
Alright, fine, Evan. For you.
Well, thank you. And, to clarify...
3 gold for both of us, correct?
Yes, for all 3 of us.
person.
Not 3 gold. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that makes sense.
It's a lot of time, so...
Right. Of course. Even if we're doing lessons all together?
I'll make a deal. How about...
You're asking for group rates?
7 for
have a Groupon?
rate.
That seems doable, right? 7 for a group rate per lesson?
Do we have that money?
Yes? I don't know how many lessons we need to take. How long are the lessons?
Well, I mean, it depends how long you wish to truly take in the art of investigation and study.
Everyone's enthusiasm for this is
Can I
flaming as
do
we
an
speak.
insight check to see if this guy is actually hurting for money, or...
Yeah, sure. Go
I am Everyone is swiftly losing interest as she realizes she's signing on for school.
ahead. Yeah, you look less at him and more of the what around him, and it's a little shaggy. He may not be in the best financial straits, but his suit is impeccable. It's a very sharp suit. You notice a little pipe kind of tucked away in a pocket under, as he moves and adjusts.
Do you have any references?
Well, certainly. All over Waterdeep. Everyone knows of the Tiger's Eye.
Recant us about the Tiger's Eye.
Well, we are the #1 private eye business here in Waterdeep. Hired by both nobles, commoners, cretins, all walks of life.
All right, I have a test for you. Simple, easy. We are practically neighbors. What do you know about us?
Well, let me see.
Suffice to say, you've even been inside our house.
He reaches into his pocket and pulls out this little booklet and kind of opens it up and starts this. Let's see. You are Clesius the Gentle, known gambler, little crooked, obviously the Lady Tesper, 5th in line to take over the House of Tesper. Let's see. All recently involved. You are, and he kind of looks at Kin. He keeps looking at Kin. I don't know who you are.
Oh.
Associates, a Ken Summerstars, a Crawford L. Rain, a Warren of the Green Forest, reportedly missing, and a Roland Furioso, correct?
Sorry, could you say that one again?
Roland Furioso.
I see. Everyone makes a very large mental note in all caps to make fun of Roland for that.
Roland recently promoted to lieutenant, unknown who he is currently staged under. Let's see, Ken Summerstars was last seen a week ago, has not been seen since. Possibly with family here in Waterdeep. Let's see. Anything else?
Well, nothing I would share with you.
All right. Did I pass your little test?
Clesius smiles and he holds out his hand and he says, "My man."
He shakes it with kind of a crooked eye and then. So is that a deal?
I am very comfortable with this.
To join us, Evern.
Huh?
Well, I mean, like, you just seem to be very uncomfortable with the idea of sitting down and learning how to do this.
Oh, I mean, they aren't sit-down lessons, sir, right? They're, like, actually doing things lessons. Mr. Trench?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was reading a note I put. It was quite humorous. What was the question?
I said, these lessons that you give, they aren't like sit-down lessons. They're like do things lessons, right?
Oh, no, I will of course be teaching you with practical.
Right. Okay, so there's no like reading involved, really. I mean, not like a lot of reading. It's just like normal reading. You
read? Why are you saying it like that?
He kind of like pulls out a quill from inside his pocket. It looks like he's about to write a note. Can you read?
Yes, I can read. I just don't like to.
Can read, but doesn't like to. Got it.
Oh, okay. I have a bad. Okay.
Most likely not smart.
On the inside or outside?
Slaps the notebook out of his hand. No.
You are currently outside his front door.
I think we should take our business inside, just for the sake of privacy, Mr. Vincent.
Oh, if you really want to, all right, come on back. He leads you back down a hallway. There's a door off to the right, and he kind of props it open. You walk into actually a very regal-looking apartment building. Very nice, upscale, a little dusty, but for the most part seems to be well taken care of. There's a little den with a fireplace crackling, or the fire crackling in the fireplace.
Quite a cozy home you have here.
Well, of course, I love my little abode. So,
If we wanted to hire you for some services, obviously discretion is the better part of valor. What kind of payments do you accept?
gold is the most common. Magical items always fun. Maybe a favor depending on what I need from you, but for the most part.
Would you accept exotic animals as payment?
Hey.
I wouldn't be opposed.
All right. So, here's the deal. Yes, we would like to become better investigators. However, there are some other things that we need information about. Or at least I need information about. I don't know about these other two. They may not want to hear what you have to find, but we are looking for, let's say, a thesis paper on the Lords of Waterdeep.
Ooh. All right. What exactly do you want me to find out?
Khaleesi,
Yes.
is that the one we want to ask about?
You can go ahead of me. Go ahead. It's fine.
I just. How much do you charge per job, sir?
No, well, it depends on the danger of the job, who I'm trying to go after. If it's finding a stray kitten, not very much. But if it's, say, going after certain people who may or may not secretly be running the city, well, that would be quite a bit more expensive.
How much is the kitten for baseline?
Oh, well, kitten, gold.
Okay, that's a good rate to start with. Okay.
Just a cat.
Well,
I mean, it also, it would be like a gold a day. So if it takes me a day to find it, then it's just gold. But if it's like a week,
and that's starting with finding the kitten. That's not a dangerous job.
No, not really. But just time.
Right. What's the most expensive rate you've ever charged anyone?
Ooh. Unfortunately, I can't give you too many specifics. But someone did charge me to find a very specific book that I was able to locate. And then they gave me quite a substantial fee. I can't get into too much specifics.
Substantial as in hundreds of gold or tens?
The item itself was worth quite a bit more than that.
Well, I mean, just tell us how much you charge, man. We're not asking for the job.
I'm just, you gotta tell me what you want me to do.
It's a sliding scale.
The sliding scale.
All right, so we want you to investigate. What's one of the names of these people that we're looking for?
Okay, I have a question about this, though, because before we do this, everyone is privately thinking we were hired to investigate these people. And also, we don't really want to let him know who we're investigating them for or that we do suspect they're masked lords. I don't know if we want to give up our game on that, you know? That's where I'm at currently. But there are two names we have not looked into yet.
Are we metagaming here, or because I'm in pain right now?
I mean, I wanted to send them after the Growlhoons, who are technically not on our list of anything.
That's fair too. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. We can ask your questions. Everyone's not going to volunteer. Shit.
I'm just gonna
wasn't necessarily going to ask him to do any job because I just wanted to get a proficiency in investigation.
That's
so yeah, Khaleesi wants to know how much it would charge to investigate and get like the ins and outs of the person scheduling and all that stuff for one of the people we're hunting down.
Which one specifically?
I don't remember the names because I'm Ahmed.
You were charged with obviously Cadraith, Jeline Umbrisk, and what's the fucking last guy's name?
Cad.
I
Or
already
are you
said
talking
Cad.
about Tharduke Starbuckler?
No, there was Belmark Silver. So the three you were given, and then Tharduck was another name, and then also.
So which one do we just do?
Cadraith.
All right, so let's do Belmont.
I'm getting a little a twinge annoyed that you don't even know the person you were just investigating.
I'm sorry.
I'm just saying.
There's so many names. I'm bad with names.
Pay attention.
Like the only way I could do it is if I had.
That's fine. Just pay attention.
Oh wait.
Which one's Belmark? I don't think you are one of the Do a quick checkup on the name itself. Belmark Silver. Caravaner. Carries goods from Waterdeep. Just see. Maintains a hiring registry for caravan outriders. He has his book open, by the way. He's going through it. Controls the guards. What exactly do you want me to look into for you?
Scheduling the people he meets, his hours that he's out around town, and basically his usual most typical haunts.
All right. Let's see. Well, he's a pretty influential person in Waterdeep. Getting on his bad side wouldn't be great for business. But for 1,000 gold, maybe I'll look into it.
Do you do payment plans?
If
Can I
you sign,
plan?
it would be a contract we would have to write up, and yes, as long as it's paid off.
Is Calisius distracting?
I mean, it depends what you're trying to do, but they are currently engaged in conversation.
I just want to look around, see what he's got in here. What kind of jobs he's currently on, maybe. I don't know.
There is a desk. You'll have to actually go and investigate it, but from your current position, you probably can look it up. It is made to look really nice. The apartment building is, as I said, very nice. There is a room into the back that leads into a bedroom. You can roll perception. 20. You can't quite read, but there are notes with investigations on the desk. He seems to be currently looking into. There's also a map of Waterdeep. It seems to have another type of map over it. You can't quite make it out, but it looks like there was some kind of overlay, for lack of a better word, that has certain spots marked on the city itself. But if you want to get like a more clear look at it, you'll have to get closer to it.
I will get closer to it.
Are you just walking over to it, or?
Yeah, I'm just slightly stepping whenever he's looking at Calisius and not at me.
If Ever notices, she would kind of step to block a little bit.
I'm gonna say roll stealth.
At advantage?
No, because you're getting close to something 60 is not too bad. Let me look at his stats real quick.
What's on the map?
That is Calisius. That is not who I wanted to look at. Why? I don't even know how to fucking spell that. Fucking Christ. No, not that one. That one. What is your passive perception? Yeah. So yeah, with he seems to be locking the conversation with Calisius. You're able to move a little bit closer, and you notice that there are places marked on the map that coincide with the attacks that happened during the nights of Smoke and Mirrors. There's obviously the one marked on your place. There's the one basically everywhere that was hit, as well as many families that were hit. Some of which you knew, others in which you did not. Let's see. Roll investigation for me.
See, this is why I wanted proficiency in investigation.
10. Unfortunately, you're not quite able to get to a position to where you can overlook it without giving away the fact that you were subtly moving in that direction. You get many of the same names that you've already known. Let's see. What else might you be able to get?
I don't know.
You notice a... I don't know. And with a 10, you don't notice anything yet that you wouldn't have already.
Yeah.
If you want to take a more in-depth investigation, you can try that, but likely you will be noticed.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to steal the map. I mean, we technically already have this map, but I want to steal it.
You do already have most of what's on that map. But you can try to steal it if you wish. It'll be a sleight of hand.
No, I won't do it.
Okay.
It's not logical. It's not great to make enemies right now. I want to get a proficiency off this guy.
I'm glad it's not just because you don't want to be a bad person, you know.
Also, he's got to know that his map is missing after he invited you three specifically into his house.
Yeah. I'm not going to say we're going to have another Crawford situation.
I said it's not smart.
But it would definitely be very akin to what Crawford tried to do to the Blackstaff.
I'm just saying, I know it's not the smart idea.
If Calisius saw her try to steal it, he'd stop her.
Well, I mean, you're also involved in this conversation.
Yeah, you know,
she beats your passive perception as well.
Okay, fair enough.
Anyway, so Calisius is asking about this job of all the jobs we have.
Yeah.
All right. Can I jump back into it?
Yeah.
All right. 1,000 gold is what you said, right?
Yes, it is in fact what I said.
Way too much.
That's quite a lot. Can we work out a deal? Not just straight payment. I myself am a very skilled bard. My friends here are very skilled in their own ways.
Well, like I said, if you can find, say, maybe magical items that could be equal to 1,000 gold.
Or maybe we can help you out on something that you may have to do. May I demonstrate one of my wonderful skills?
Certainly.
All right. You just have to let it happen. You have to trust me for like 5 seconds. You know where I live.
No persuasion.
Sure.
Vern and Ken are in the back corner being very nervous.
Perfect.
He kind of...
We shouldn't have given him...
He slinks back into his chair and kind of eyes you down. It's like, all right, just don't try anything funny.
What do you say? And I'm going to cast hideous laughter on him.
That will still be a save.
If he's supposed to let it happen, is kind of what the persuasion was for.
Yeah, but he
rolled a 29. I mean,
he knows not to trust you.
You also didn't tell him what you were about to do.
Yeah.
I'm demonstrating my skill, my skills that he can use on a job.
Let's see. He's going to you cast your spell. Or as you start to cast your spell, it's like, maybe not that one.
Here, you can demonstrate it on me.
So he doesn't let me cast Hideous Laughter.
Yes, he's
Oh my
stopping
God.
you.
All right, fine. I cast Heroism instead.
Okay.
He gets 4 temporary hit points.
He kind of... This one he lets go through. He's just like, all right.
But you
So
knew
you
what
know
I
a
was
little
going to do, didn't you? Did you know what I was going to do?
I'm very familiar with the sigil pattern you were making, yes.
All right. So I can do it.
You are
And there's
skilled.
a lot. And my friend over here, Kid, come over here.
What? Sorry, I was paying attention. I swear. Hi. Hello.
Would you let my friend maybe show her skills to you? A skill?
Why am I showing off skills?
You know what? Sure.
Would you be okay with a command?
How fast? Do I have that prepared?
You used it in the last session,
Okay.
so yes, you do.
Okay.
Or else.
Yeah.
Is there something else, perhaps? I
Mm.
don't like people messing with my mind. Or my accent, which seems to be fluctuating.
A lot.
Guidance?
So she's a spiritual caster, is what you're saying.
You were giving so much information about us away.
I mean,
Yeah, tonight's all about giving away and then not getting anything
I
returned.
hate this. That's why
Oh my god, this is so bad.
we have been so unspecific. We have not mentioned anything incriminating or tying us to the Harpers or any specifics about the job except we want to look at his calendar. That's it. We are keeping this very, very high level confidential.
I'm gonna be honest, I still just wanted the lessons, and we could have gotten that already.
Can you watch as the detective's eyes kind of flash with arcane energy for a moment, and he kind of looks at you. Interesting. And he looks over at Vern.
It's creepy. I don't like it.
Very interesting.
Hey, that shit doesn't show up in magic, buddy.
And her. She'll just hit you really hard.
Thank you. I'm not gonna hit him.
Not him, but just like, listen, I'm sure we're not the only job this guy really has. Maybe for now, but if he is as honest as he's being, I'm sure we can work out a deal. So,
which you would have known beforehand. Evern especially does not expect him to be honest. Last time we met him, he was very, very sus.
Well, fair. But what he did does in fact work on your race, by the way.
Oh.
I just double checked.
Oh, I don't like that.
Interesting. You watch him kind of pull his book out and write down a few notes.
Everyone has zeroed in on the notebook.
Please go now.
So
I would really very much like to go.
The deal is 1,000 gold for.
Don't want me to get lessons, so I guess we're not doing that.
No, we are. You know what? How about we schedule our lessons first, and then we as a group will deliberate about this other aspect of possibly hiring you. Does that sound okay, Calisius?
Certainly acceptable.
I mean, I just wanted to.
Group decisions.
You asked me a question. I would like to answer the question.
Go ahead.
I wanted to know if we could offer you our services in return for you giving us your services at a discounted rate.
It's a deal we can work out. I'll have to find a suitable job for you, but.
Oh my God! I'm so stupid. You literally saw us save this entire neighborhood with our magical awesomeness.
You did.
Yeah, we did. What am Ken? Everin, you're worried about telling this guy everything. Well, he's literally seen us do it. Ah, you guys, what are we ever gonna do with you? All right, so
I'm gonna murder you.
Take it into consideration, and we'll see it when we start.
Certainly. Did you want to schedule a time, or?
Ladies, and Khaleesi also slinked to the back.
Very early morning. We're very early risers.
Can I persuade you to late morning?
No, you cannot.
Yeah.
Fine. When
We're very
precisely?
busy people. We have a bar
Wait,
to.
I would like late morning because I like to do my shield training with Ever in the early mornings.
Well, then the two of you can do that, and I will be here, learning more.
I mean, the three of us would probably prefer late morning, right? Right, Mr. Vince?
Whenever you want to show up, just tell me, and I will set it aside in my calendar.
Uh,
I will inform you that I will be out of the office on this coming Tuesday, Thursday, next Sunday, and possibly Saturday.
You are coming to the grand opening, though, right? On Sunday? For the comedy show? In the
Kind
evening?
of pulls open his book and looks them. I could squeeze in time.
I mean,
Tuesday,
did best.
Thursday, what and what?
Tuesday, Thursday,
Sunday?
Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, Saturday and Sunday. Okay.
And also the
What's
afternoon
your
of Friday, but that doesn't seem to be conflicting. So, just, let me know.
Will do. Sounds good to me. Well, we shouldn't keep you up too late. It is getting.
It is. In
I don't
fact,
even know
getting
if you've had dinner yet.
Oh, of course. It's well to me. But if there's nothing else, shall I show you the door?
Yes. And you said 6 gold, correct?
I think.
What do I should roll here?
Yeah.
Roll deception. Oof. It was 7 gold, but for you, I'll make it 8.
Ah, okay.
8? No, that's the wrong way.
My memory's fuzzy.
I'm
Certain I agreed to 8, though.
I don't think you did, sir. And I definitely don't think we agreed to 8.
Fine, 7.
Thank you, sir.
Yo, Khaleesi glares at Kin.
Kin glares back, probably.
The 3 of you are shown out the door.
When we're most of the way back to Troll School, Everyone's going to just look at Kin and make really worried face.
Look, I just wanted to get some lessons on how to conduct an investigation. I didn't want to go in there and tell him to do the job that we were assigned to do.
No, me neither. But also, did you see that weird look at the end? Why did he look at both of us and say that?
Well, clearly he's got some magic eyes that can see things, and he's probably very interested in the fact that we're not presenting ourselves as the way that we are.
But, so do you think he definitely saw that? Because, no
100% he saw that. He's a fucking weirdo. He had magic eyes. He looked us up all creepily.
Oh my god.
He knows exactly what we are. He has more information than he ever needed to have tonight. And I am unhappy.
Oh god. If that
I would
ever
have sent him after the Growlhounds. Apparently there's nothing to do with the Growlhounds that's involved with this.
I know, fuck. Evern is very, very much stuck on the fact that he may know her changeling identity and may use that to destroy her family or blackmail them.
Felicius is giggling.
I fucking hate you. I'm gonna murder you in your sleep, old man.
Calisius takes that very seriously.
Good. Okay, well,
I mean, Everett, come on. It's not that big of a deal.
No, it really
What
is.
do you mean it's not big of a deal? You're the one who didn't want us to be involved with this investigation because it would make us enemies of the state.
Yes, and we need all the help that we can get.
Yes, if the shit that he first learned about us gets out, my entire family name is ruined. Our entire reputation. That's a whole noble house of allies gone.
I think you're doing a plenty good job of ruining your reputation yourself.
Oh, excuse me?
I apparently have no reputation at all.
Lucius doesn't say
I'm
anything
still
else.
not
He just
happy with
goes
the
up
fact
to his
that
room
they
and
know
locks
to
the
look
door.
right.
Oh, Evern is literally thinking about challenging you to a duel for that slight.